Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I call to order meeting number 1082. I see a lot of guests today, and I know a lot of students from Nagarjuna Engineering College have come. We acknowledge your presence. Can you kindly raise your hand, please, so that the members know who you are, where you are sitting. Thank you very much. And I thank our past president, Anmol, and also Toastmaster Ankit, being instrumental in bringing these students here to get a flavor of what happens here. I also request the other guests, kindly raise your hands so that we know who the other guests are. Yeah, we have quite a number of guests. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Toastmasters, how do we welcome these dear guests who have come here? The minutes of the last meeting was circulated by our dear Secretary Chinna. Where is Chinna sitting? Okay, he's not in the room. So, members, if you have any observations on the minutes, kindly raise it so that our acting secretary Jitendra will note it down. If you don't have any observations, we'll take it as passed. Thank you. There doesn't seem to be any observations. The minutes stand passed. And dear members, if you notice, Chinna, our secretary, he uploaded the minutes, last meeting minutes, within 9 hours of the meeting completed, when it got completed. He did his job like there is no tomorrow. In fact, all the Toastmasters who have taken this role previously have been uploading, have been doing their duty so passionately. They are not different from Chinna. These Toastmasters embody the spirit of there is no tomorrow. When you say there is no tomorrow, doesn't mean that you need to do everything today. If you have some plans, if you have set some targets to reach your goals, that is what you need to do today. Do not postpone. In the life, in the journey of life, when we are all passing through this time capsule, each minute is so important, so precious. Don't let it go. The power of now becomes so evident. I don't think any one of us can afford to let go the minutes passing by. Right? We should not be procrastinating. Now, looking at the team, also do not do reckless things, saying there is no tomorrow, because in that case, tomorrow will come. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to live life. You need to live life like a story which someday you would like to narrate to someone. It should be full of adventure, romance, action, whatever you want it to be. So live life that way. In fact, today's meeting, 2 gentlemen are going to write a story like that. They are the ones who are going to conduct today's meeting. They are called the set of Sachins. When it says set, yes, stands for the secretary of our club, and team stands for the treasurer of our club. And when we talk about Sachin, so endearingly given the short name by Toastmaster Vijay Anand, I don't see him today. Vijay Anand was the one who coined the term Sachin. SA stands for Satvik, and Chin stands for Chinna. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a historic meeting by 2 historic show with 2 Toastmasters of our club, Satvik and Chinna. club, man. Because your few minutes of speech, education speech has, I'm sure, not only had an impact on all the students, but also on the Toastmasters, especially on me. I'm going to demonstrate it now. Because there are a couple of questions asked. One question came here, if you get influenced, how do you correct it? I got influenced by Toastmaster Vijay Anand. Because Vijay Anand is a humorous person, so when there was a talk on naming them as Sachin went on, I attributed to Vijay Anand. I didn't look at who exactly wrote it. Number two, leadership qualities. You do a mistake, own it up. I'm going to own it up, that mistake. And number three, feedbacks, take it. I got a feedback from Sachin saying our name was not created by Vijay Anand, but it was by Vijay Kalkundrika. Give it a big round of applause for Vijay Kalkundrika. I think it was a wonderful naming done. Satvik and China when they were doing the Toastmasters, so he said, let's name them as Sachin. And coming to, we have a couple of Toastmasters from other clubs. Kindly, can you raise your hand? Who has come from, I know one from US Silicon Valley Toastmasters Club. Can you come over here and give a 1-minute talk about your feedback on the club? Toastmaster Harsha from Silicon Valley Toastmasters Club. Silicon Entrepreneurs Toastmasters Club.
This has been a very interesting meeting, and what I find is that everything is similar, but at the same time it's different. And that's what makes this the most enjoyable time that I've had here. Everyone's so friendly, and it's the same but different, and that's what I truly enjoy. And also, there was food, which we do not have. So I think I'm going to make that suggestion to my club. So thank you.
Thank you. Now I'm going to invite the rock star of our club to make a couple of announcements. Can you guys, who's the rock star of our club? Anmol, see the impact you have, man. But the rock star is Malik. Vice President Education of Bangalore Toastmasters Club.
So I want to make 2 announcements. One is about the quick 3. I find there are about 3 people who can complete the quick 3. So the committee immediately came back and said, let's do the quick 2. And I think at least 10 members can complete quick 2. Any members know what is quick 2? Can you just shout it out?
2 speeches, 2 roles. 2 speeches, 2 roles. 2 speeches.
2 speeches. There are quite a few who have already done the roles who have to do the speeches. And some who have already done 1 speech, they have to only have 1 more speech and 2 roles. So they can easily complete it. And we hope to at least have 10 people who will do this. There is no quick 1.
That was a quick one.
Thank you. What about picnic?
The picnic is scheduled for the first week of December. I think it's the 3rd of December, Sunday. And we've got some suggestions. It was scheduled first for the 26th of November, but it's the last day of the Speechcraft. So we moved it to the 3rd of December. And we have a few names in mind. So we'll send it out to all of you.
Thank you, Nithin. So Toastmaster Harsha was telling me, you know, how many members are in your club? I said 80. And he said it must be a very difficult job for the Vice President of Education because so many members would be trying to speak, but it's the reverse in our club. We need to come out with schemes like this, with 2, with 3, to encourage members to come, and also we give cash rewards. Not only food, but also cash rewards. But members, this is quite serious. You need to come, as Anmol was saying, you need to come here, experiment on yourself. That's most important. Don't lose the time. Experiment on yourself like there is no tomorrow. Right? Now, we are not wasting any time in giving today's award, and I mean, there would not be any better person to give away the award than our past president, Anno. For the job well done today, the best roles taken, we have obviously the two Sachin, Satvik and Shiva.
It's going to come on page 3.
And the best tabletop speaker award goes to the creator of Sachin Toastmaster, Vijay Kalpuri.
He's got short hair.
And the best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Sudipto. And the best speaker award, I think it was a tough competition, but one person gets it. The man who is not perfect, Toastmaster Gopinath. So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of today's meeting. I hope you had a good time.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
The noise level, the voice level is low. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Yes.
And so have a good weekend, good night, and I adjourn the meeting 1082. Thank you very much.